Hi everyone. Take a look at that gorgeous sun. Or star. I guess it would be a star, since our star is called the sun. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ruler 2. I am Sir Tristan, and I figured out how to turn off the user interface and all the buttons back there. Unfortunately, it requires opening up the console, but it sure makes for some pretty screenshots. Look at that moon. Or wait, is that another planet? Oh yeah, it's another planet. Can I zoom in on that thing? I don't want to get too close, but sure looks pretty. Anyway, I apologize if this is going to pop up. I'm going to just turn these off real fast. Send mode and hide GUI. There we go. Alright, now we're back. In the last episode, we finished up the day by designing ourselves a new flagship, the shotgun. Short, but really powerful. And today we're going to build a few support ships to go along with it. First, however, a new proposition came up. The Federated Sa'ar wants to investigate the Terrakin Directorate. I honestly don't have any problem with that. Can I help out at all? Annex? No. Attach rider? No. Negotiate? Can't afford to negotiate yet. But I may want to do that. This named planet looks pretty good too. I think I'll try to snag that as well, if possible. Let's switch over to welfare for a short amount of time. Need to get some influence here. So what do we want to do at the start of this episode? Well, we want to build a few more designs. We have our main ship, our flagship, and now we need some more support ships to go along with it. Let's take a look at this real fast, just to remind ourselves. It's got a support command of 1,300. So we need to remember that while making our ships, our other ships. Oh, I keep going to the wrong tab. So let's obsolete our existing designs. There we go. Let's create a new design. Going to be a support ship. I'm not sure what we'll call it yet. We'll make the size. Actually, let's see. What were the other support ship sizes? Size 8, size 4, size 2, size 1. Well, that's really tiny. Maybe we'll do something like 50 and then go smaller from there. Maybe. Let's see. Let's turn off the obsolete ones, create a new design. Support ship. Who knows the name? Let's start with maybe not 50. Let's do 25. Support ship 500. No. So I wasn't sure if the size would affect how large these interior spaces can be. Design can only contain up to a limited number of interior hexes. Certain subsystems like armor placed on outside do not count, right? That's fine. Ammo store, yes, definitely need ammo storage. Actually, I think let's do... Oh, okay, we can't put FTL in here. Darn. I was really hoping we could make a support ship with FTL, but we can't. That's okay. Definitely gonna need an engine. Let's see what kind of support can we have. Supply crate provides support to the fleet. I think we're gonna have plenty of that. Here we go. Payload amplifier. We have the same amount of weapons. Well, not quite the same weapons. Alright, let's go with a for sure targeting sensor on everything. I think this will be our missile boat. We'll do something like this. And I don't know, I don't really know what I'm going for. I just figured I'd try some stuff. Definitely put some armor plating around here. Like this. I don't actually think it needs it there. What else can we add? Probably make the missiles a little bigger. Like that. Maybe extend that one out like this, like that. There we go. Just got a little bit more interior space. We're using our max control, however. That's actually not a lot of ammo stores, I don't think, is it? The amount of supply this ship can take with it on an attack run may detach from its fleet. When the local supply store runs out, the support ship needs to return to the fleet to resupply. I didn't even know that support ships could detach from a fleet. Interesting. Not all support ship behaviors preform. I guess that should be preform attack runs. So that may be a special. That may be a special type of ship that can make attack runs like that. Let's do that. You can't have. Can you have more than one? You can. What does that do again? Increases the range. That's right. Then we'll add some payload amplifiers. You only have one, right? Yeah. Okay. Still feel like we need more. Perhaps more propulsion. So maybe let's do. Let's put the rocket back here instead. Like that. We can still hold a bit more space too. More ammo store. What is this changing for us exactly? Nothing. Really just adds ammo stores, which we don't really need. Guess we just do more propulsion so it can just go faster. Is that what this is? Let's see. This is affecting acceleration only. So let me go ahead and save this as missile support. We definitely don't want size 1, we want size 50. Let's go ahead and save it. And I want to look at the shotguns. Acceleration's 1.79, so we definitely don't need it to go faster than it's, that actually may be too slow. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure what fast and slow is. 6.8. Oh, did I make a super slow shotgun? That's okay. That's alright. Again, we're short range. We want to warp directly on top of our enemy. So I think that's fine that we did that. So we can actually drop these off. We don't need to go this fast. Let's go slightly faster. There we go. Now the support ships can always keep up with the main ship. I think that would be important. Supply crates, not necessary. We don't need more support. So I guess we just keep making the weapons larger. Drag that. No. Drag that down into here like that. Yeah. Are these adding? No, they're not adding interior space. Okay, slightly more weapons. We want to max this out, right? We don't want to go home early. No. There we go. Alright, well I think that'll be good enough. More plate armor. I'm not going to worry too much about different armor types for right now. Do I need to leave that open? Like that? Maybe like that. Rotate that out a little. Something like this. These don't, let's see, the missiles don't need, no firing arc limitations, that's fine. Very effective piercing armor, slow fire rate, very high supply cost, that's fine. I like that, let's save that. Actually, what is this? Combat Stations FTO. The class. I wanna, before I mess with this. That doesn't seem to change anything specifically. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go back. So we have our missile support. Let's create another. Actually, before we do that, can we duplicate this? We can. So if I duplicate, then change this to, instead of missile support, let's do railguns, high damage per hit, inaccurate, limited turret firing arc. Accurate and instant beam lock on. Let's not do lasers. So let's do, instead of missile support, let's do railgun support. Keep it at 50. And then we'll just drop these out. We'll add railguns. We're going to have to make some on the side, however, I think. Just in case we need to be able to shoot at a different angle. Like that. this way. That. Like that. And then... I don't know. I'm not sure if having more in this instance is better. Too much. I'm taking up too much space. Need 4 back, so we'll do this. And we'll put additional armor here and here and around this edge. Oh, nope, we actually don't want to do that. We don't want to mess up the firing arc. That's fine. So we'll do this. Like that. Yeah. And those aren't going to matter because of the armor. That's fine. I like that setup. Let's make sure we put our targeting sensors back. 1 on each, I think, will do. I don't know if having this many is important. I'm not really sure. Put 1 of these on each as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. Like that. Add some supply crates because... Oh, no, we can't. That's right. We're full up. So, we'll just add some additional armor here. And we will say... Oh, insufficient control. Right, okay. So we'll back these out. Yeah, that's just going to affect the ammo stores, which is fine. Okay, we'll save here. So now I have our railgun support and our missile support. These ships look gross, I'm well aware. Compared to this ship, which just looks nice, like they had a plan, yes, I'm well aware that my ships look very weird, but that's okay. That's alright. Behavior. Brawler. Cannon. Destroy support ships in the way of valuable enemy targets. Bomber. Focuses on enemy flagships. Will raid if equipped with ammo. Ah! I see. So if you... Okay. So you could perhaps have a extremely long-range fleet. Not fleet. Flagship. And then equip it with a ton of bombers that will fly out. So that way you could keep your support or your main ship way in the back. Your flagship way in the back. Hides behind a friendly fleet without attempting to engage. Oh yeah, if you had like a fleet maybe that was meant purely to resupply, perhaps. I think I'll just leave it on cannon. What about the missile support ship? Also cannon. Actually, you know what? Let's just be opportunistic. We'll leave this as cannon, and we'll just try something. We'll just try something. Let's see. I'm going to move these forward. I mostly want to experiment. Take this moment, take this opportunity to just kind of test something out. Let's remove a few of these. 3, 4, 5. Let's do this instead. Oh. Weapons. Railguns. Like this. Yeah. And we will add additional ammo stores. Like that. 750. So now, this will have a brawler. Yeah, this will have a brawler mentality. Are the weapons set up for that? Inaccurate. Okay, so that's good. High damage per hit, but inaccurate. That means if they have the brawler attitude, they should fly close. So hopefully that means that they will be more accurate. And then my missiles will stay back. With my shotgun, who has a... I forget what this is called. Rocket pod and torpedo launchers, right? Okay, cool. I like that. I like that. So, are there any other support ships we want to build? Unfortunately, I can't put... I was hoping I could have like one FTL support ship, but I can't. So I'm going to need to This is probably fine. This is the slipstream generator. It's got 2 bridges. It doesn't really need anything else, I don't think. So, I just need to make sure I have some of these. I feel like I still do somewhere. Yeah, there's one. I don't know if I have any others. Right, we know about that. We know about that. We know about that. Okay. Alright, so let's build ourselves one of these fleets, yeah? Let's see. There we go. That's how you do that. I knew there was a way to do it. I want those to go back to my home planet, I think. Good. And then my shipyard is gonna... Oh. Can't afford that. Did I make a huge mistake? 14 million. Yeah, I made a big mistake. The size, I think, is the problem. I need to cut this in half, perhaps. So that's fine. That should be actually pretty easy to fix. Go to our shotgun. Change the size to 250. Oh, actually, even 250 is going to be way too much, isn't it? Save. Still 7 million. Really? 7 million. Wow. Okay. Is that just because I just overspent on everything? Maybe. Who knows? 100? What is this going to give us? Well, I can afford it, but I'm gonna borrow a little bit, which is fine with me. Unfortunately, that actually is going to be smaller than the ship that I built before. Well, that's okay, I guess. That's okay. We'll change these designs as well. So, apparently I probably just put too much. It might be these things. 642k. See, if this says 642k, why... Why does it say 5 million here? Alright, so what am I missing? What am I missing about this? The only place I see price listed anywhere. Here and here. $220k for railgun support. 1.8 million. $1.8 million. Why? Oh. I'm not exporting. Maybe that's why. Export. Alright, so now that I'm exporting, let's let a moment go by. Okay, good. No, these are still so expensive. That's very interesting. Oh, is it because I need to build? I'm building like 10 at a time? I bet that's it. I bet that's it. Can you tell it how many you want to build at a time? I'm guessing not. But I'm guessing that's the problem. You only build one flagship. But I think you build 10 of these at a time. Even still, that doesn't quite explain 5 million. I guess I could explain this 1.8. Yeah, it does. If you build 20. 20-ish. Alright, so we will drop these down. That's a shame. I guess we'll do 20. And 20. Well, now I'm not going to have anything to pick up these diplomacy pieces for. can buy these, however. Great. Now I got a little bit of weight to throw around in case I need to. Looks like the Hunan hegemony and federated Sa'ar. There we go, that's the right word. They are both really wanting this. Of course, they're both on the same team now. One's a vassal of the other, so. Alright, let's see, let's speed up time a little bit. I want to see how this shotgun will turn out. Almost done, and there it goes. Where is it? There it goes. The shotgun. Move to the closest weapon support range. Close in on enemies. Engage nearby enemies. Man, that's slow. See how slow that is? Oh, wait a minute. Why does it have all its own supports? Oh, it looks like they actually automatically moved in to support it. Okay. It's actually moving pretty quickly now that it's going straight, so that's fine. Its support capacity is much slower now that it's smaller. So clearly I am not a professional at building these things. And that's okay. We're going to figure it out. Let's go back to research. Take a look at our research field. What do I want to go after next? I guess we could start dumping some into shields, or we could go to something like, what's an ion cannon? Costs energy, disables enemy sublight engines and FTL. Makes them unable to move, but they can still fire. Okay. A beam can be activated to deal damage over time to stars and planets. Really? Wow. So you can blow up a star. Ore processor automatically turns ore into cargo storage, or being mined into stored labor. Requires construction bay. Planetary thruster. There's another one of those down here somewhere. Starforge. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Starforge. Artificial planetoids. A fully artificial constructed planetoid, complete with its own atmosphere and gravity field. Artificial planetoids produce all their own food and do not need to import it, and can construct large processing plants to satisfy their other level up requirements. A planetoid, so I can build my own planets, build a ring world. That seems cool. I like that. Alright, I think I want to go to planetary thrusters. That just seems too cool not to try, at least, if I can help it. Where was that? Down here? Over here. Okay. So targeting 2, metallurgy, increases the labor generated by factory buildings by 4. That's double, actually. That's pretty good. That doubles it. Increases weapon range. So I'm going to go with metallurgy, I think. So I could actually build a construction flagship and just have it constantly churning out support ships. And then I could have a support ship that is a bomber type. So I could have a construction ship, a construction flagship, like warp into a system on like the very edge so it's safe. And then it just builds and sends out tons and tons of support ships. I bet that'd be pretty cool too. I could see that use for it. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit longer to get metallurgy too. So that's fine. In the meantime, what should we do? We can level up one more planet, or level up our home planet one more time. Should we do that? We need a new type of food, which, what don't we have? We have salt. I think it was fruit, right? Hey, there's fruit right there. Do I dare colonize right next to the Terrakin Directorate? I think it's about time. Nope, never mind. There's fruit right there. I can get that for free. Medicines provide money. It's really good. Iron provides labor. This seems like a good direction. Look at that. Man, they keep spreading out. I'm gonna have to do the same. Alright, so let's grab this planet. Let's find another level 1 resource we might want to import. Plastics is more influence. I'm not really aching for influence right now. I mean, granted, I'm not that big of a player right now in the scheme of things, but native fish actually could be useful. That's money. Before I do that, I need 2 level 1s. So let's see. I already have oil, explosives, and chemicals, and rare metals. So I can't have additional ones. So textiles could be good, as could electronics. I believe I'm not exporting electronics to my home planet, right? What was the symbol again? There's so many symbols. It's like a cassette tape or something, right? Yeah, I'm not. So this actually seems like a really good idea. Colonize here and here. Colonize the grain. Colonize this. We'll send to both of these. Water. And actually, it provides its own food. Okay, good. So we don't need that. So we can send the grain to this planet. We can colonize here. Oops. No. Send that here. There we go. We can colonize this water planet and export to here. So now we're going to have 2 level 1s that we can both send back to our home planet. Queue that there. Queue textiles is going to be money. So we're going to have money and what is this? Yeah, money. So we're going to have a ton of money pouring in to our home planet, both textiles and electronics. Good. And then we're going to need... Where was that planet I just created? There we go. This fruit planet. We're going to queue this up to go back to our home planet. Good. So that takes care of all 3 of these. We just need 2 tier 2 resources now. Let's see, I have some tier 2 back here, but I believe they're already spoken for, yes? Yes. This one is not. What is thorium? Energy. Well, I'm not really screaming for energy. I'm close to being able to just build a new planet. I can add a tier 0 resource to a planet, it seems. Support station, skip drive, command queue, yeah. Actually, this would be good to use on my shotgun. Adding command so that it can, not there, here. It can have more supply. Yes? Yeah, good. Let's double the supply amount. So we need to look for 2 additional tier 2 resources. Let's see, you know what, was I colonizing outside of my sphere? I was. So they're not going to do this yet. They're going to wait until I'm somewhere closer. So, I think degenerate matter seems fine. We can colonize that. That's a good tier 2. And then, is this what's in my sphere? No. Alright, so I think we colonize this tier 2 and that tier 2. And those will be the last 2 that we're going to need, obviously once we extend our colonial range past that point. But I think that's going to call it for this episode. I'm about out of time here. I think in the next episode, again, we'll get our home planet to level 5, perhaps start making some aggressive motions toward the Terrican Directorate, just so we can get into a war. Obviously, we've gone this entire series so far without really getting to any kind of major war, and I think it's about time. You guys came to see something, right? So we might as well get into it. But thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you next time.